In the dark underbelly of Eldraine lies a kingdom few dare to enter, not of men nor dwarves, but of rats, led by a cunning and monstrous ruler known as Lord Skitter. But who is Skitter really, and how does his story connect to centuries of literature, opera, and fairy tale? Today we'll explore the twisted tale of Lord Skitter, the Rat King, and the real-world myths and motifs that helped shape him. Deep beneath the bustling town of Edgewall, past the gutters and into the forgotten dwarven ruins, lived an enormous rat infused with fiendish, demonic blood. His name was Lord Skitter, a rat not only gifted with unnatural strength, but with cruel intelligence and the power of speech. It was in these shadows that a wandering human minstrel, Totentanz, stumbled upon the Rat King. An outcast, struggling to survive, Totentanz was easily swayed by Skitter's vision of a collapsing human world. Skitter made him an offer: lure Edgewall's townsfolk into the sewers and, in exchange, gain forbidden powers. To seal the pact, Skitter gave the bard a magical pipe, an instrument capable of enchanting any who heard it. With his haunting melodies, Totentanz drew droves of unsuspecting citizens into the Undercity, straight into the waiting jaws of Skitter's brood. For a time, Edgewall was powerless. Rats poured through the streets in endless waves, their king growing ever more arrogant. But eventually, the people rallied. They stole Totentanz's enchanted pipe, turned its dark magic back upon Skitter and his minstrel, and cast them into chaos. In the end, the two were devoured by their own horde. Yet whispers remain. Was Lord Skitter truly destroyed, or does he still linger in the shadows of Eldraine, waiting for the next song to awaken his swarm? Skitter's story may feel familiar because rats themselves have long been powerful symbols in literature. They often embody destruction, disease, or the gnawing persistence of dark secrets. In Gerhard Hauptmann's play, The Rats, they represent human ruin and decay. Wolfgang Borchert's The Rats Do Sleep at Night uses them as a metaphor for the horrors of war. And in Lovecraft's The Rats in the Walls, they become a chilling reminder of the haunting past. Skitter is all of these at once: a devourer, a conspirator, and a symbol of what festers in the dark corners of civilization. Even Skitter's gift to Totentanz, the enchanted pipe, has roots in European art. First, it mirrors the enchanted instrument at the heart of Mozart's Die Zauberflöte, or the magic flute. In the opera, Prince Tamino is given a flute that channels the power of music itself. Its songs can calm anger, inspire joy, and even protect against danger. The flute stands as a symbol of harmony, enlightenment, and the power of art to uplift. But in Eldraine, that ideal is corrupted. Skitter twists the magic of music into a tool of control and death. Where Mozart's flute leads to love and wisdom, Skitter's pipe leads only to hunger and ruin. Second, it mirrors the tool of the Pied Piper of Hamelin, the counterpart to magic's Totentanz. Finally, the very essence of Skitter's character recalls another famous tale, The Nutcracker and the Mouse King, written by E.T.A. Hoffmann in 1816. In Hoffmann's story, a young girl named Marie watches as her beloved Nutcracker toy comes to life and battles the sinister Mouse King. With multiple heads and a crown of menace, the Mouse King terrorizes Marie, demanding her sweets and toys. Only through devotion and courage does she help the Nutcracker defeat him and break his curse. Lord Skitter echoes this same archetype, the monstrous Rat King lurking beneath the floorboards, demanding tribute, preying on innocence, and embodying the primal fear of being overwhelmed by vermin. So when you play Lord Skitter, Sewer King, you're not just summoning a magic card, you're summoning centuries of storytelling, from the classic fairy tale to Gothic literature to the opera of Mozart himself. He is the devourer in the walls, the monarch of vermin, and the shadow lurking just out of sight. Because in Eldraine, or in our own stories, a Rat King always waits for his next chance to rise.